Hey, what's up everybody? It's Bye here again with another Rise of Kingdoms video. Today I'm gonna show you guys how I do my Osiris League Grand Finals betting. Um, so we have four teams in this Grand Final. JSD, I would say a very strong Korean team. 60GT, another very strong team here. Right, my favorite team to win in the Osiris League Season 4. I had very high hope for them, and they did not fail me. 94VN, a new Vietnamese team here in the jungle realm. PX34, we got PX34 defeating V636 in the final and took over the champion title. So out of the four teams, I would say 94VN is definitely one of the underdog team. Other than that, right, JST, 60GT, PX34, I think they all have an equal chance of winning the grand final. With that being said, let's go to the betting here. So I'll show you guys. So first of all, let's go to the shop here, right? I want to talk about the shop a little bit here, and what's going to be our objective for betting. So if you're looking at the shop, a whole bunch of items here. I would say the only items that we want to buy out is going to be the legendary equipment material choices here. We got two of those, so we definitely want to max it out because it can help us progress much faster in terms of like crafting our equipments. The other item here, you can live without them, right? But I definitely want, like, when you're making your bets, I definitely think that you should try to max out somehow, not maxed out, but somehow get enough coins to buy out the two material choices here. The other items, you can have it or you don't have it. It doesn't matter. To be honest with you guys. You can get about 1,000 coins. 1,000 coins every week from just doing a quest every day. And because of these grand finals, the grand final is gonna last for 4 weeks, 4 more weeks. So you should be able to get up to 6,000 coins, right? So if you go get up to 6,000 coins without doing any bets, you'll be able to buy out the legendary equipment material choices here. So you can choose to not to take any risk, just collecting your coins every week, and you can buy out the equipment material choices here. And with the extra 2,000 coins, you can definitely max out on the 60-minute speed up as well, and you can buy the crystal key. So you can just pretty much buy out all the item in the shop without even taking any risk, right? So if you still want to take some sort of risk, then when you make the bet, you gotta be a little bit more careful with which team you are betting on. So for the first round here, it's going to be 94VN versus PX34 and JST versus 60GT here. So I definitely think 94VN is the underdog team. PX34, they've been together for a long time. I think they have a lot more experience. And I think in terms of teamwork, I think their teamwork coordination is definitely better than 94VN's. But it doesn't mean that 94VN doesn't have a chance of winning. But I definitely think that PX34 is gonna have at least 70 to 80% chance of winning here. Um, even though the ratio is not super great in favor of the top dog team, but as I said, right, you want your objective for betting is that you want to get enough coins to max buying the equipment material choices here. So the first round, the very safe bet would be this one here, right? If you don't want to take a lot of risk, PX34 would be a very good choice, and like I would put a lot of money on them. So 2,000 here, I can definitely put at least like 1,500 on them here. And for the next match, it's JST versus 60GT. I think it's going to be like a very even matchup here, right? I think any team can have a chance of winning here. It's gonna be like a 50% chance of winning here. You can just either flip a coin if you don't wanna flip a coin if you wanna make a bet on this match, or you can just bet on your favorite team. With that being said, I do believe that JST is going to win the grand final. I've been following them for some time, right? And I love their teamwork. I love their commitment and their coordination. GSD is also I would say like a very very committed team as well, and it's a Korean team here. But right, I was seeing how GSD performed against UCS in the final. I would say 60GT have very very good chance of beating them. Um, so that is why I'm be betting on here, right? So I'm just betting on my favorite team to win here. It's not about gambling here. It's about supporting the teams that I think will win the grand final. But as I said, right, this match is very very hard to predict. That is why you can see the betting is pretty even here. With that being said, I'm gonna be betting. I'm gonna be putting 500 coins on 503, 498, and one more. Come on. Okay. So I'm gonna be putting 500 coins on 60GT just because they are my favorite team, and I would love to see them advance further here. But it's gonna be like a very very tough match for them in this round. So let's wish them best of luck. And the rest of my coins I'm gonna be putting on PX34 here. It's like a very very safe bet for this round, I think. And you can definitely get enough coins to max buying out the equipment material choices here. And if you don't want to take risks, if you don't take any risks, I would strongly recommend you guys not to do any betting unless you can be 100% sure that one of the team is going to win, right? For this round, I definitely think PX34 is going to be like a very very safe bet for everybody. Anyway, guys, I just want to make a quick video to share with you guys how I do my betting here for the grand final. Hope you guys find this video helpful, guys.